Welcome to Vlogmas 2025 on Jamie Chaotic, where every day from December 1st to the 24th, I will be decorating and decluttering one area of my home, because 'tis the season to decorate, shop, host parties with friends and family, and be otherwise drowning in the stress, mess, and chaos of the holiday season. I hope the videos of me getting my shit together can provide you with some decluttering motivation and a few moments of relaxation during these trying times. Thanks for watching. Now on to today's mess.
Missed it.
So obviously you can tell by the football sounds in the background, I'm going to remove the audio today and do a voiceover because my family is home, Blake is watching football, the kids are being loud, yada yada yada. Today we are cleaning out the China hutch, which I am very excited about. I'm going to do the same thing as I did in the last video where I cleaned out my Pyrex cabinet, and I'm just going to pull out the stuff that I'm planning to sell and also pulling out the things that are actually supposed to go with kitchen stuff, like stuff that I don't want on display at all anyway, like the plain clear wine glasses. And actually some of this stuff is going to end up going into the white Billy bookcases when I move things all around. And I did explain sort of what the plan is with all of this, why I'm doing all of this in the first place. I explained it in the first episode of Vlogmas, but I also understand that some people are just finding these videos randomly and maybe not watching them all in order and don't know the full story. So just to recap quickly, I am cleaning this hutch out. There's a lot of stuff in here that is not sentimental to me, but there's a lot of stuff in here that is sentimental. Most of it is family heirlooms, like all of the stuff on that top shelf that is china that belonged to my grandma and stuff like that. So a lot of it is sentimental, and the plan is I'm taking this hutch and I'm moving it to a different part of the house, and it's going to have just the family heirloom sentimental things in it. We also just acquired a bunch of stuff from Blake's grandma's house because unfortunately she recently passed away, and I want to take out the things that don't really mean anything to me out of this hutch so that I have room for all of the family heirloom stuff that we have now. So that's why I'm doing this. That's kind of the catalyst for the entire first half of this Vlogmas series, is to rearrange my cabinets to make room for the family things. So once I take out everything that I don't want, that I'm going to be selling in my vintage reselling business, then eventually in the next few days, you will see I will be moving this cabinet completely to a different part of the house. So that's the plan, and that's why I'm doing this. And then on this wall is where all of the Billy bookcases are going to go. So in episode 2, you saw us move Billy bookcases out of my office. They're going to go right here on this wall along with the other ones that I just cleaned out in the last episode. I swear it's all going to make sense. It really is. You got to just hang with me. If you missed any of the past Vlogmas episodes over the last couple days, go back and watch them, and hopefully as time goes on, it will all be made completely clear. And yeah, it's going to be great. Trust me. Now, I'm sorry for the bad camera angle here, but down in these bottom cabinets, I do have a few more family heirloom kind of things, but a lot of it is seasonal decor that I was putting out for holidays. Like there's a lot of St. Patrick's Day and Easter stuff. And it's kind of stuff that I put down there when I used to decorate this hutch for different holidays and different seasons. And frankly, a lot of it I kind of forgot about. I forgot that it was down in there. So once I realized I had been stashing that stuff away in this cabinet, I was like, well, I should pull it out and put it with all the other decor so that I actually know that I have it. So I'm taking out stuff I want to sell, but then I'm also taking out stuff that needs to be relocated in their proper holiday bins, because for a couple years now, I have not decorated this hutch for any of the seasons or holidays. So yeah, a lot of that stuff under there, I was like, oh, that's where this stuff is. I had no idea I put it in there, because at one point I didn't have as much stuff. So it was like I would just sort of put it into the hutch as little St. Patrick's Day displays and things, and then just put it on the bottom part of the hutch when it wasn't on display. And it worked out fine, but now I just have way more of all of it. So it makes more sense to keep it in the actual bin in the garage. Like the leprechauns go in the St. Patrick's Day bin and all of that. So that is what I'm doing with most of the stuff on the bottom. I also have a lot of china under here that is not from my family, and it's just stuff I liked and I thought I would actually use it someday, and I have never used it. So I am going to be selling all of that stuff too. And another good side effect of doing all of this decluttering right now is I take a little break from doing live sales and really actively selling on my vintage reselling channel during the holidays, because for one thing, I'm doing Vlogmas, I'm doing all this, and then also I just want to spend time with my kids doing Christmassy things. But once the holidays are over, I have a lot of stuff to sell now. So I don't need to go shopping for inventory anytime soon, not like I did anyway. But yeah, all of this on the table is stuff that I'm planning to sell, except for the stuff off to the side over to the right over here. That is the stuff that just needs to get put away in my holiday bins. So this was a shorter episode, and some of them will be shorter, some will be longer, but that's it for now. See you tomorrow.